Well, hello there. And this episode, I even forgot my name. Shoot, getting too far ahead of myself today already. That's why I might have been meditating. I'm Chris Douglas. This is Yumi Spirituality. And today, I think we're going to talk about nutrition. Why nutrition? Well, I think everybody who watches these videos probably eats food. So I thought, how could I relate this video to absolutely everybody and people who aren't even in spirituality yet? So I was thinking nutrition. And I just had a little bit of a nutritional epiphany, if I might call it, this last week or two, because I had a friend and she is working on Reiki scans, and she comes out to me at the end of this scan and says, Chris, you might want to eat a little cleaner. And I was like, ooh, she called me out because I had been eating like absolute crap. And not only absolute crap, but I'd been eating a lot of fast food that was absolute crap. And then intuitively I noticed I was eating like absolute crap and I needed to change. But as an entrepreneur, you start going in cycles so fast, you start absolutely just working endlessly, you forget about self-care, and I needed to hear that from somebody else in order to initiate eating healthier. So you know what I did right after she told me that? I said, yeah, I have been eating like crap. So we left her place and went to Sprouts, where I got spinach, I got acai, I got dragon fruit, I got bananas, I got strawberries, I got blueberries. I might have got raspberries. I love raspberries. I got some almond milk. We got some water. We got some more vegetables like some broccoli, asparagus. And then we went home and we cooked our own food. And I got some ground, maybe some chicken. At that point I wasn't eating meat. I tried going a little veganish, which was really nice, and we'll get to that in a little bit. But went home, we grilled, and then we had this home-cooked meal, and it felt amazing. And not only did it feel amazing, it tasted amazing, and I could literally feel like the nutrients just absorbing in, and my gut was like really, it was smiling at me because it felt so good to eat super clean food that was so nutritionally dense. And here's where the magic happens. I ate dinner that night at, I want to say around 8 o'clock, maybe 9 o'clock by the time we got home. I was up until about 2 or 3 a.m. because I had so much energy from eating all that food that had so many nutrients and micronutrients that are key, because when you fuel your body performs well. When you put, it's like putting crummy gas, we'll say 87 octane in a Porsche. You're not going to get that max potential of that Porsche. But if you put 87 in a Honda Civic, it's going to run well. But if you put too much octane in it, it might not run the best. Or that Honda Civic might just get on steroids and start running like a sports car all of a sudden, So it's very important. And Warren Buffett had a really good story about taking care of your body. He said, imagine that I'm going to give you any car on this car lot for free today. The only catch is, wait for this, it's the only car you get for the rest of your life. But then flip it like he did and say, I'm going to give you a body. And this body is the only body that you get for the rest of your life. How are you going to treat that body? And I was like, whoa. And I'm watching that story as I'm eating healthy spinach at night on the couch with some Italian dressing. That is like my thing I've been doing lately. But it's a very important aspect to say, this is your body. What do you put in it? And you have to deal with this body here for the rest of your life. So why not take care of it instead of seeing how far on the edge you can push it and then play Superman and come back and try to save it and get it running as good as you can again? Why not just keep it running 100% of the time? Because exponentially, that's a lot of zeros falling to one, which means it's going to last and thrive for a while. It's a pretty good point I just hit there. So, some important foods to eat, I personally think, and I've seen a lot of positive, feedback from myself and biofeedback, is eating a ton of fruits and vegetables. Fruits are amazing. 1, they're sweet. 2, they're natural sugars, so then you don't have to have as many bags of Skittles, Marshawn Lynch, down the road. And fruits are loaded with vitamins, just as vegetables are. Fruits, typically, I want to say the ones I eat are more B vitamins, so you're going to see a lot of thiamine, a lot of niacin, a lot of B6, a lot of B12, a lot of pantothenic acid, and all these things that I'm endlessly finding myself drinking or eating, because obviously my body's like, hey Chris, get you some of those. So I do. And then with vegetables, I eat a ton of dark greens because vitamin C is essential, vitamin K is essential. Well, I mean, realistically too, green vegetables are great sources of energy, and they're also a great source of natural detox because they get your bowels moving. And this is a key thing I'm glad I brought up. When you eat fruits and vegetables and beans and all these fibers, especially like blueberries, lentils, strawberries, spinach, stuff with magnesium, stuff with all these fibers, you're gonna be pooping a lot, and that is okay because you're cleaning out all that crap. And your body, get this, whenever you get food poisoning, just to kind of give you a full picture, you throw up and then you get the poo-poos going fast, where it's just coming out of you as quick as it's going in you, but that's your body detoxing what poisons or toxins it's trying to get rid of. So when you eat healthy foods, don't take going to the bathroom a lot as a negative feedback, because your body's cleaning out everything that shouldn't be in it, and you're replacing it with all the positive, organic, fresh fruits and vegetables and legumes and everything else you're putting in your body, instead of that Wendy's, that McDonald's, that Burger King, the easy stuff that doesn't cost so much but then doesn't really work as good for you in the end. You're cleaning all that stuff out. So it's really important. And you don't have to eat like all the fruits that I eat and all the vegetables. Like, everybody has their own equation, so it's important for you to ask yourself, what do you like to eat? What kind of healthy foods do you like to eat? What is healthy for you? Healthy for you might not be what healthy is for me. Like, if I'm going uber healthy, I'm like, okay, I'm just eating fruits today, and I'll save vegetables for dinner maybe. Or, I have a sweet tooth, so I always stick to sweeter things rather than bitter, but it gets me away from the candies that I shouldn't be eating, but I still find myself eating every now and then. I'm no saint, but it takes intention to start a journey towards being a specialist, or really just eating clean or focusing on eating clean, because you can't just start one day and say, I'm going to eat clean for the rest of my life. It's very hard, and you're almost setting yourself up for failure. But if you create the intention and then create many goals along the way, and also create your own path, you're going to endlessly see yourself achieving your goal. And then you hit these mini milestones. When you hit a mini milestone, your brain is like, oh my god, we did it! So then you get this thing called dopamine that's like your reward drug. And then if you reward yourself enough along this way in this process, guess what? You get addicted to eating healthy. Like the coolest addiction ever if you want to be healthy, I believe. And then, on top of eating healthy, then you might start working out more. Then you might start drinking more water. And then next thing you know, you turned your body from a Honda Civic into a freaking Lamborghini, and you're just rolling around the streets feeling good from sun up to sun down, like you got endless energy, and now you're achieving all your goals horizontally because you vertically aligned yourself with health, wellness, and nutrition. Sounds too good to be true? It's really not. All it takes is that first initiative from you to get started and create your health and wellness journey, and focusing on nutrition, and then allowing everything else to fall in place after that. That is simply all you have to do. And if you guys have questions, you can always contact me at youmespirituality@gmail.com. My website, YouMeSpirituality, is also up. We're going to get that moving as soon as this retrograde's over, August 1st. And I'm going to have a dope video to get that all launched too, so be on the lookout for that. Thank you. Make sure you guys subscribe, like, and if you enjoy this and you think your friends will enjoy it, simply share it. You're helping me, you're helping them, you're helping everybody involved. Thank you very much, and have a wonderful day.